Bros, today we got some hardware to put in the foreigner. We were missing some nuts and bolts, like I said in the previous episode, so we got the rest of the hardware we need for that so we can get that all buttoned up and put together. And then we also have an alternator to put in my foreigner. It went out. It's from 2004, so I think it's lasted a pretty long time if you ask me. We got to do that, and we got to do some cleaning on the trunner so we can get it taken to the Toyota dealership in Olympia. They're going to buy it from us to put on their lot. They want to put it up on a corner. We'll bring them a bunch of sales and be a cool display item. So stay tuned.
Alright, so I got a new alternator for this baby. First impressions are, well, it's brand new, which is nice. Looks about 1,000,000 times better than the other one did. Even says Toyota on there. It's nice, very nice. It's pretty. Now time to see if I can get it back in its home. We will see. Oh, it's in place. Holy crap. It's in place. It took me forever to get it out of there. There's such a tangled mess. It was a lot easier now that I know what I'm doing. Look at that. No hands. Ah, that was exciting. So trick to this bottom bolt, the hose is totally in the way if the washer's right there. It's like right where you need it to be. If you move the washer there, you can kind of get the front of it in first, then there's less obstruction right there. Alright. You just like it. Happy little alternator. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people who don't identify with anything binary, which I can't blame you. Yeah, so that's in there. And wasn't nearly as bad going in as coming out. Hopefully it works. Alright, so we're charging this baby right now. Make sure it's got enough juice to start all nice. Then we'll test the voltage afterwards, and she should be good to go.
Now that we got that alternator installed in our Forerunner, we're ready to go ahead and move on to working on getting this hardware put in the fourth Horseman.
Alright, so we got some nice, I want to say they're 5/8, 4-inch bolts. Those are for all the Johnny joints. Got those two for up inside the airbags. Got these ones for the little Heim joints. Look how gold those are. Those aren't even like zinc plated. Those are like gold plated. Those are sweet.
Straight up.
Got those for the airbags.
For the upper bag mount?
Yes, correct. Upper bag mount, lower bag mount. Also lower bag mount. We still need to get some more washers for all these, both sides, and then some nylon lock nuts. Traditional lock washers like these, I mean, they're fine on static things, but if you've got something that's moving around and rotating and you've got a bracket that like clamps together, these will just bend it, and they're just not as good. They're fine for old school stuff, but for high temperature stuff, this is the modern world. We've got better options. There was my handy dandy little guide made out of that bracket for the Ford template. And these two, I want to say, yep, those were those. Bam, those two washers, and I got lock nuts for the top of these, lock washers for the top of these, sorry. Again, these are static, the bag's static, nothing twists, moves, whatever, so those can lock in place. I still need to get washers underneath, that way it doesn't mar up the bag mount or lock in there and create a burr. So, that's why these got washers too. Don't want a burr underneath where you can't see it and shove your finger up into it. I've done it, don't do it.
Fuck that,
So,
it hurts.
It does. So yeah, bam, most of the way there. That's enough to get it all together and get the proper hardware in the proper places. Then we just gotta lock it on basically, so pretty big deal. And God, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. This is one of the older. I thought these were nice. These are the grade 8 bolts that I'm used to. And you can probably see that difference pretty well. It's awesome.
Creature with antimonium. That's what he's made out of, antimonium.
Ultron is?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. There we go, that's where we want it.
I don't know, they'd have to what, melt him?
He got, somehow he ends up, no, they were gonna do something to somebody else with adamantium, and he slashes open the tank so they don't do it, but he gets covered in liquid adamantium, and he like walks out on this little porch and like watches the sunset as it hardens over top of him. So he's just like encased in the strongest material ever.
Like Han Solo.
Yeah, exactly. Han Solo status.
I saw that one where Deadpool like this against like a cement wall thing, and there's just all this radiation flying by him, and it's like, note to self, don't smack Jean Grey's ass, you know, because she's the one that could, you know, the X whatever when she died, and then when supernova turned into the Phoenix in the supernova. And we're going to have to just go straight, use the car lot on that front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We got all the new grade 8 zinc hardware installed in the 4th Horseman. We're ready to get the trunner cleaned up so we can get it to the dealer. Using our chemical guys, Torque foam cannon and honeydew soap, super foaming. And we're going to use the second bucket to mitt the foam. Let's do this.
Alright, so we got pressure washer, super soaker cannon, degreaser, mitt with normal cleaner stuff. And we got me. So, ready to clean this thing, hopefully get it sold to Toyota. Is that cool or what? Selling a vehicle to Toyota. So, yeah, let's go clean this thing up. I hope the bit with the foam cannon recorded, because then you can see how awesome it is. And I agree with Scott, or whoever said it, but everybody should have a foam cannon. Oh my god. Yeah, that's mostly clean.
We got the trunner all cleaned up. We're ready to take it to the dealer. Unfortunately, the footage got screwed up for the foam cannoning. This goddamn Nikon. I'm working on getting a Canon 80D. I'm working on some quality bros. So, we got all of our hardware installed in our 4th Horseman. We got the alternator put into our 4th generation 4Runner. And we got the trunner cleaned and ready to go up to the dealer to get sold. It was a pretty productive day if you ask me. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us. Like and subscribe. Go to check out our website, cougarhousegarage.com. It's pretty cool. We sell trail gear parts and stuff. Check out our Facebook /Cougar House Garage and follow us on Instagram. We are Cougar House Garage. We'll see you guys in the next video.